So today we're changing the transmission fluid on the 2009 Toyota Camry. The dipstick for this is right here. This is also where you're going to fill it too. So you can pull that out right away, it'll drain faster. And then when it comes time to fill it, you'll need a funnel with a really narrow little spigot to get in there and fill it up. But the actual drain plug is underneath. Don't confuse it with the oil. That one is oil. This one is the transmission. And so right here is your transmission plug. I believe it's a 10mm Allen key, so it's not a regular socket. Let me show you there. And then once you break it loose, it'll pretty much start dripping fluid immediately. As you see, it's already starting to go there. Now when you drain transmission fluid, you're really just draining out the pan, not the entire capacity of the transmission. So we're probably going to get somewhere between 3 and 5 quarts. It's important that you put in the same amount that you drain out. That way you don't underfill or overfill. So just measure it, usually with an empty oil jug or something, how much you drained out. Fill up your oil pan and then pour that into a container to measure how much, and then put the same amount back in, and then you can always check that with the dipstick level as well. So we're going to let this drain. Alright, so it's pretty much done dripping. We're going to put the plug back in. There's a seal washer on this plug. This one looks fine, so we're going to reuse it. The main thing is to make sure there's no dirt or any sand in the screws or anything. So we're going to go ahead and reinstall this. Do not cross-thread it. I'm cross-threading it. I'm just going to leave that started for now. The actual filter for the transmission fluid is inside the pan. So if you need to replace that for whatever reason, you'd have to take the pan off. There's all these bolts on the outside. Hopefully you don't have to do that. It's kind of a pain in the ass. They say their lifespan, you never have to replace them. And I believe that unless something serious happens in there and it collects a bunch of glitter, then you have other problems too. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and reinstall that, and then we're going to measure out our fluid to determine how much we have to put back in. Alright, so we measured 3 quarts that came out, so we're going to go ahead and add 3 quarts. They recommend Toyota World Standard transmission fluid. Normally you have to order that. Most typical shops don't carry it. Some do carry like a generic of it. However, the regular Valvoline Red, the Dexron 6, does technically work for these models as well. I've used this on a 2006 Forester and a newer Ford Fusion. In both cases, it worked just fine and improved the transmission. So I have no problem using it here on a 2009 Toyota either. Alright, so once you're done, you have to check the transmission fluid. I'm trying to get this to focus. While it's in park or neutral, while idling. Otherwise, it'll look like it's way too full. But it's hard to see here, but we are right in between those notches for the cool mark. So just remember to check your dipstick while it's actually idling.